ABC News at Abbey Road in London.
New South Wales Premier Kristina Keneally continues to declare a parliamentary inquiry into her government's power sell-off illegal. The Premier has been criticised for shutting State Parliament early to avoid an upper house inquiry before their election. The move has triggered conflicting debate about whether a parliamentary inquiry into electricity privatisation can proceed and raises doubt as to whether witnesses will be entitled to parliamentary privilege. The Greens say they will introduce legislation in the first session of the next Parliament to ensure the privilege extends to the witnesses and committee. For more, I'm joined by New South Wales Greens MP David Shoebridge. David, welcome. You've just come from the committee meeting. What can you tell us?
Well, yes, come straight from the committee meeting where the committee resolved to hold the public inquiry in January. The inquiry will be meeting on the 17th and 18th of January, and we'll be investigating exactly what went on with this enormous sell-off, this midnight fire sale of the New South Wales power generating capacity.
Ms Keneally maintains the inquiry is illegal. What do you think?
That's Ms Keneally's opinion, and she has some advice from the Solicitor General, who's providing advice to Ms Keneally as the executive. As the Parliament must be independent of the executive, and the New South Wales Upper House has had clear advice from the clerk of the New South Wales Upper House that the committee can lawfully meet, can lawfully summon witnesses, and the witnesses will have the usual parliamentary protections, including to privilege.
And how do you expect a parliamentary inquiry to ensure a proper inquiry?
Well, the parliamentary inquiry will have the power to summons the witnesses to appear and attend and give their version, not the government's version, but the board members who resigned. Eight of the 11 board members resigned in the hurried process on the night of this sale. We want to hear what those 8 board members what their views are, why they decided they had better resign rather than comply with what they thought was obviously an ill thought out direction from the Treasurer.
So what do you make of the Premier's move to close Parliament early?
It was clearly designed to avoid any kind of public scrutiny on this Gentrader sale. There's no other reason given. It's an unusually early time to prorogue the Parliament. There is no reason at all to prorogue the Parliament other than as an attempt to stifle this committee inquiry into the Gentrader sale.
Now, 3 Labor MPs have been boycotting the meeting. What is the Greens' stance?
Well, the Greens very much support the committee and the meeting continuing. I attended today in my place as a Greens parliamentarian to ensure that the committee meets and to ensure that the public get the answers that they need to know. In addition, the Premier and the Attorney-General here in New South Wales have been suggesting to potential witnesses that they may not have the protection of privilege and that they might be exposed to future actions, including defamation actions, if they appear. That kind of fear-mongering of witnesses is entirely unhelpful in the public search for the truth as to what happened for this Gentrader. And it's for that reason alone that the Greens will be moving a private member's bill to unambiguously extend privilege to the witnesses who appear before the committee.
All right. Greens MP David Shoebridge, thanks for making a quick dash across to our studios. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Nan.
United States has fallen a tough economic time late.